I'm with a good friend of the show, and everybody knows who he is, Aldon Baker. Al, welcome back to MXTV, mate.
Thanks, Brendan. It's always a pleasure to be back on your good show. I'm pumped, man. All good.
God. Aldon, first up, mate, congratulations, another championship. Have you got any room left on your walls?
There's always room, eh? It's been fantastic. Words can't even put into how much work goes into this and accomplishing these goals. They don't come easy. We'll try and soak it up as long as we can before you got to jump back in and get going to prepare for next season again.
Adam Cinderella, mate, really lovely kid. How do you train a 16-year-old?
It's the first time ever that I've taken on someone so young, and it's exciting because I also want to learn a lot more. It's a new challenge, but he's a good kid. I feel he will learn quickly, and we'll go from there.
Well, that was the next one. You've seen the best of him riding, and as you said, this is a piece of clay that you're moulding. You don't have to break this down. Do you think that he's got what it takes?
He has, for sure. No, he's got the ingredients. And like you say, it's molding it the right way. Sometimes, you almost have to learn the hard way to make the gains, and I'm trying to avoid that for him. But that's where it's such a fine line where, sometimes you got to let him go down and kind of bite the bullet a bit and then rebound so that he's motivated to understand that all the other pieces of nutrition, cardio, strength, or how important that really is. It's just different, but like you say, he's a good kid and has plenty of good ingredients, so I'm excited about working with him.
You talk about plans. I interviewed Eli Tomac's father, and I said, 2 championships, there's a Pro Lights and a Pro Open. The 2 championships go to 2 trainers that are ex-mountain bike champions, world champions. What is it with you guys and training people? And he explained to me there's a process and so forth. Yeah. How does that work with mountain bike people?
Well, I think it comes in with discipline. Our backgrounds, myself and John, required so much discipline to figure out your own body and keep pushing through those barriers. So I think a lot of it is installing a form of discipline and structure, and then obviously being around them so much. I think that's what sets us apart,
You guys set a goal, and it might be a 3 or 4 year plan, but there's no going off the highway, is there?
No, I mean, you've got to have a solid plan, and even though you adapt it as you go along, depending on results and where you're at, you've got to stick to as close as you can without letting the outside influences push in.
Last one that's topical at the moment, drugs.
Yeah.
Give us the lowdown on it, mate.
Well, I mean, it's sad because I take a lot of flack in the media, and I've taken it since Ricky days, and it bums me out that there's so much work that goes into that, and to be discredited by people that don't even know what's going on, that don't see behind the scenes, it gets a little tender, but in the big picture, it's a never-ending battle, and I think the sport needs to do something about it. We've spoken about it, and it is coming, but I believe the people that run the sport have to help out in that area. It's their business to provide and make sure that these guys are adhering, to the rules and are doing it right. So we've had lots of meetings about it, and it looks like for sure next year there's going to be some action there, which will be phenomenal. So I'm looking forward to that because they do need to get past that jump.
This is a unique sport. I think with bike riding there's a difference. If you take the drugs, then you're going to get that stamina, and it can build muscle, which really helps with bike riding. You've got to be fast in the first place to ride a bike. And is it really going to help you?
Well, that's the thing. I don't see the races at most are 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, are you kidding me that you need something? If you aren't prepared for 40 minutes intense, then there's something wrong. Then also, that's not going to help a guy's technique or the way he approaches the racing or riding a bike. That's not going to happen. I think there's too many variables for that to make a massive difference, but I think it needs to be cleared up.
Thank you very much. It's been an absolute pleasure as always.
Thanks, Brendan. And as I say, man, love your show and keep doing the good work. Cheers.
Thanks, mate.